Weather. Yeah, let's. Oh, no idea. Uh, okay, there we go. To start this fishing quest, my fishing pole. 9. Told you, dude. I'm a beast. Ah, pigs! I need to kill you. Let me harvest your guts. Gut, gut, gut. No, 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 no. It would be like 20, 40, 20. But it would do it in like every 10 minutes. I'd probably go down by about 100. That's how I mean.
Properties. Why the hell does it always like change everything? I needed some like royalty-free music to play in the background. Royalty-free music.
I get 40 flint. Boom. Okay, there's 40. And let's go to the fishing guy.
No, not.
See more
I don't like
boars.
that.
We'll kill them.
Not that. Not that. Could be that. Could be. Definitely not that. Alright, we're gonna like all complicated on the stream now. Now we're gonna add fucking media source. Okay, it's gonna be music to play in the background. Okay. Loop.
Is that like not counting the base that I pick up? I'm really confused.
slightly in the background. Alright, let's see what it sounds like now. Way down, okay. Only like slightly in the background. No, alright, let's see what it sounds like now.
Him.
Slightly in the background.
Him.
Got some music going now. Alright, dude, what do I want to eat? What do I want for some food today? Food, everything is so expensive now.
Holy shit, I got 5. Holy shit, fine. Oh, level 12 guy. I can't fucking get much yet.
Oh, don't really want pasta. Pierogi? No, I don't want pierogi. I gotta go open up the door for this kid. Be right back. Live right now. People that are not watching. Oh, you should watch my live stream on your phone because my viewers go up. Alright, check it out. So we've got we got nobody watching the live stream. Except for me, I'm watching my own live stream now. So this game,
I got it.
Yeah. So this is the game. Today is the launch day, and like this is the queue to get into the game. So 2036 place in the queue right now. Yeah. Probably my like computers got all the new ports installed and working finally. Because last year like it was like yeah, so everything's fixed. It took like 3 days to get it all figured out. screen, right? So check this out. So I won't do this while doing live. Alright, so my thing is supposed to be here. Right? So you can see me, you can see the green screen. But the problem I'm having right now is it's like not covered properly. So when I let's try these. Yeah, every time
There's a hatch. We did everything with There's no way.
Right now that I'm playing, because they were able to do it before me. So I'm trying to log in to actually play with them. But it's just chilling. So we'll see. I don't know.
They both like pre-order.
Yeah.
But you still
In the queue.
queue.
Yeah. The pre-order got me access to the betas, but it didn't. Now I played this morning in the queue was like 6 people, so it was really fast. So I played like an hour and a half ago this morning. And I didn't stream. I should have streamed. And then because I'm here now, I had to expect a break. And I had a break. And I just went online, and then I'll be the hour. With the queue time, I might be lucky at 3 hours on there's some discussion that there might be
Kill the cow, you idiot.
in the game at a time in the server, and that the server might be at capped at 2,000, which means that it's only letting more people in as I'm log out. The game just launched, so
Not how it works.
it's taking down there. So obviously it's gone.
Not how it works.
Since I started, and that was when did I log in? Yeah, it was like 20 minutes ago. So if the current trend keeps up, then that means that 20 minutes ago that's me playing. Testing. When I actually talk into the mic, I don't know if I can hear myself over the music on the live stream. Yeah, because we don't want it too loud, right? But like, if anyone comes to the channel, you know, they'll see this. I don't want it to just be silence in the background. But yeah, it's royalty for music. So. And then, the big question, sir. The big question is, I'm not going to be leaving for like the next 4 hours, so I have to figure out what to eat. But this place, everything's so expensive now. It's so crazy. Yeah. You like this place?
I ate pizza.
It's good.
Yeah, it was. It's kind of
Yeah, I've ordered pizza from them twice, and both times it was just burnt on the bottom. It's disgusting. So Kushner.pl has these 5 options. I like this place, but it's like 45 zlotys per hamburger.
Yeah.
So which is ridiculous.
The
Like I'm not.
second place is
But we're going to the same place. This is better prices. I don't know about any of these places.
white beer, I think.
Beef? What?
Chicken.
Where?
It's on Koleova, I think.
Yeah, but these are the only options from Kushner.pl. You know this place? Maybe just like all of it. Problem is I want to order something online so that I don't have to talk to them. 'Cause like if I go to the store, I can talk to them in Polish, no problem. I can order food, so it's not a big deal, right? But if I try to call somebody and I can speak in Polish to them, they're just like, to have a beer? I got a fresh cold bottle of water and some glasses over there if you want some to bring. Alright, so we can just sit here and chill and talk, or we can like move to the couch or whatever. Sit here and chill. Alright. So what do you think is the best route? Or is there another app that you use?
They use
But you're here. I could call and have you talk to them. Alright, so what is this place you're talking about? Yeah, you have onion. Oh, the onion rings were inside the
Inside
burger.
burger,
Uh
yes.
huh. I see.
It was okay.
It was
Yeah.
okay, or it was
Yeah, it was good.
like, 'cause it was okay. It's like,
Because winner and Spielberg are, I think, if you want to eat burger,
yeah,
this is the best place.
this is better than winner. You think? Yeah, barbecue burgers.
Like, they are at the same level, but maybe different. It's better, I think, in German meals.
Classic burger. Well, their burgers are cheaper. Cheddar bowl. Sauce barbecue. Well, 22 zlotys for that's way cheaper.
Because I mentioned in the recent video,
32 for a burger, I think. I think it's 10 zlotys more. Look at this.
because unfortunately you have to pay taxes.
No, but it's the same in the menu. I know because
Because
I
always when you order something on original page, it's cheaper because unfortunately you have to pay like there are a lot of taxes.
no, it's the same price on here as it is when I go to the restaurant. Yes, for sure. But I didn't know, 16.50 or 9. That's all it's got. So black burgers, barbecue heater, 27.50. Because that's not barbecue heater. So 32, so it's 10 zlotys more to get it with like 27.50. So it's 5 zlotys more. This is the same but with chicken inside.
Yes.
I'll try this.
I think it's like the next category of burgers. Upward.
There's vegan, we don't this is chicken, right?
Like in this category there are black burgers or something like it, and black onion burger and jalapeno.
On here?
Like different categories.
That's fine. I would want a barbecue burger. So I guess, you're right. I guess it is cheaper to order directly. That's weird because I know that when patient at the L, the prices for Rouge are the same. Because I know the owners. I gave them lessons for years. Right. So
Yeah, I heard that there are some taxes.
interesting.
And I think it makes sense because they have to own it.
Alright, onion rings, but $16, it's the same. Yeah, it was 16.50, so they added 50 cents. Yeah. So look, burger, barbecue burger here. doesn't include fries or anything like that. Hmm. But still, 22 is cheaper than. What was it? Like, alright, so 22 is.
The pricing are not big.
They're not big and they're not big.
Packaging. Like nuggets.
Alright,
Like,
we want to add anything extra. 3 times cheddar. Alright, so it's beef, bun, barbecue sauce. It's fried onion. I don't know this one. Sabula I know, but it's like cooked or fried brown onion. Okay. 3 times cheddar. And it's 3 slices of cheese. Alright, well, that's 7 loaves. No, but I do want onion rings. So why can't I have onion rings? So like that's what I want. So that's why I onion rings. I go up here to onion rings. 9 loaves. I don't even. Do I have to select? 0 loaves. Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means it would be 31 zlotys for me to order from them. Barbecue burger with pounds, right? But these guys, if I order from here, this is the barbecue burger king. So we're just gonna compare prices, actually. It's 44 zlotys to order these dishes. I mean, they look about the same as this, but they're probably the same. So this is 31, right? Order from Kishinev is 44. So that's 13 zlotys. That's huge. That's massive. That's like 5 more. I could buy onion rings and something else. Okay, but then if I order it directly from them here, right? Burger King Lexus burger, how much is it? Okay. Oh, I see burgers and stuff. So then I can add stuff if I want.
I think you have to add like.
And then they add 1 zloty for packaging.
Yeah.
So it ends up being the same price. It's only 50 grosz more per item to the through Fishnet.
Yes.
So I would save 1 zloty ordering it from them directly, and I save 13 zlotys just getting it from a different place. That's great. Okay. Let's do this. That's alright, I'll order from these guys. Okay, back.
Yeah. This one.
Yeah, I think you're allowed to do it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got tons of water. You want something? Well, they said it would take an hour, so. Right, so they have, so these are appetizers, yes. Cheese rolls. What is cheese rolls? Like, I want a bigger picture of this. I see that it's like 7. Okay, 13 zlotys, I can get 7 nuggets. never ever put or seen anybody put salami on a hot dog in America. Maybe somebody does it somewhere. Grilled onions, this we do put on hot dogs sometimes. Sauce go. You can choose your choice. Sauce is your choice. So they have no idea what that is. Oh, we put cheddar cheese and salami in it. It's called there. So that is those are called bulldogs.
Oh, it's Chinese.
Why would you ruin pancakes? You put like nasty stuff on it. Like regular pancakes. Normal regular pancakes. Whoa. So they have scrambled eggs. Eggs and bacon. It's a great deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great accent.
This is French toast. No, it's not French toast. It's not French toast. So I wonder if they do delivery breakfast. Because they do in Oliver a lot of breakfasts. Oh, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I mean, like, for me to buy 3 eggs right now would be about 2 zlotys, just straight up cost, right?
Yeah.
So if it's 9 zlotys for 3 eggs, that means that I'm paying 7 zlotys for them to make it for me and like bring it to me.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Nice bread.
Oh yeah, and I get the bread, yeah. So, huh. And this is 2 eggs with bacon and bread, yes. Huh, interesting. Very interesting.
Still, it will be cheaper to store.
Yeah, but
It's
the
not that
time.
bad.
You have to like sign your life away. 2 zombies per it's because I'm far away from them, that's why. Like, they'll deliver within a certain area, right, for free, but then they will... Status. Yeah, there's probably like a set area, right, where it's like straight. Yeah, I mean usually it's like 1 zloty or 2 zlotys for most places when you do delivery. Then I can write about how was your delivery experience? It could have been better. This is the cheddar bowl and alright, so let's see. We have dropped now from 2,188, I think it was, where we were at. 2,188. We're just like pretty lucky nuts. Well, they didn't like. Right, let's see what else to do here. Next server is trying to crack the shit. Okay, blah, where do you get your stuff? Alright, nothing important. So, alright, so I was at 2,188. So it was, I'm at 1,848 now. So, how many verses is that? So, 188 plus 52. 200 and something. It's been 45 minutes. Yeah, so there's no way that all of it it's 45 minutes until the cheese ball and things. So let's see. We were 2,188. So we've moved to 348 spots in 45 minutes. So that means 6.3 times, right? So then 6.3 minutes. It's 283 minutes. And if you divide that by 60, So, alright, well, this is boring shit. So, dude, have you ever played Hearthstone before? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. The Battlegrounds, do you ever play it? No?
Because I've been playing for Hearthstone for short time.
Alright, you want to do some Hearthstone Battlegrounds? Yeah? Alright, let me, the only thing is if I switch over the sound, the speakers, it would be kind of weird. Alright, hold on. Let me use over here. And then we'll switch our sound to the speakers. I've been getting into Hearthstone Battlegrounds a lot recently, playing on my phone and on the computer. And you ever play League of Legends at all? Only one time? It was like the most boring, right?
Yeah, because my friend is playing.
Can you see okay?
Yeah, yeah.
You can move closer. Although you might come into view.
The tavern's always open.
Why? Ah, because that's pause. Okay. I play Battlegrounds. I don't play the normal Hearthstone. That's super boring. So I'm not doing terrible. I'm getting there. I haven't played that many games, but I would say probably about 50% of my games, if not more, I end in top 4 and top for this 13 matches. So normal Hearthstone is kind of boring. Like get your deck and then figure it out. Battlegrounds, have you ever seen this before? Battlegrounds, you play against like 8 people and you take turns fighting each other, and then you buy stuff and play it, and then you like randomly fight against each other. Whoever comes out on top. So it's a little bit more fun. After you sell them, you randomly give the minion and box tavern 1+1 3 times. That sounds weird, because I can't control that at all. Both of these seem like they suck. This one, I guess. You can pick between 2 different characters to play as, and there's like a list of, I don't know, 20, 30 different characters. So some of them are like insanely good. Some of them are like this guy where you're like, for sure there's some strategy with his ability that is better than, like, when I read it, I'm like, how the hell did I get it? So these are all the different guys. So like this guy, the 3D, well, I'm fighting him. So when he summons,
What's your strategy this time, partner?
he gives it like stats and makes it a tank. No more eligible cards, demons, actors. And then you choose a minion and box now. Discover a higher tier minion to replace it.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you. Welcome back. How's it going out there?
I'm going to... Yeah, so turns to her. So, like, I don't get here.
The odds are in my favor.
Let's just say it might go right. This guy would be better because I can play with him. Alright, I probably just lost this game because I don't understand what this guy's passing. It's like...
Have a good battle, friend.
That is possible.
Now we're
Yeah, so now I'm fighting against this guy. Like his ability. It all gets plus 2, and then it gets more powerful. Like his thing is like insane for late game. It's not very good early game.
Your
It's
minions
fine
really pulled their weight.
early. Okay, so I want to buy this guy. Play. Alright, I'm going to sell her because I got all my gold back. I'm gonna upgrade. Roll one.
Better hire a recruit while you
And
can.
I'm gonna. Okay. And then I can freeze it, and then I can buy him and give him the next. Okay, so basically I get to like kind of cheat the game and get things behind it. So that's not too bad. But it does cost 1 gold, which is a lot. So again, it's all about luck. If I get a really good minion,
I think you can win this thing.
right? Or
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
This is actually insane. I don't know if I skip my weapon to get hurt. I guess where do I freeze her from? That wastes 2 gold if I don't buy her. And I freeze for next turn. But I don't have any buff her, so. Alright, so this can be very good. Okay, I see. Because, like, having her early is really good. So. Oh, interesting. His passive is that he just starts with way more health. It's just kind of weird. Like, there's certain demon builds you can go. Like, these guys, when you buy them and you play a demon, they do damage to you, but they become stronger. If you have this guy, you start with 15 more health.
Have a
than
good
everyone else.
battle,
You
friend.
This guy, then you can just hurt yourself, and you're still 10. But he's really So when I lost like 2
You're good at this.
Okay, I got her.
My dragon wrath is yours.
Okay, then. Summon minions. Summon places for me. That's not. This guy was reborn with 2.
We must band together, united for Dalaran!
Dragon Soul is this guy, so it's not something I want like long term. But for a dragon build, but for now it's okay because when he dies, he's reborn, and then this guy will make 2 of him. If he's still alive. So it's not a bad card to have. But this guy is insane for some other builds. There's other builds that definitely want.
You are not out of this yet.
I didn't even get the fire. He has more cards than me.
The battle is really raging out
Alright,
there.
so I need to upgrade here. Reroll.
Have a good battle, friend.
Very strong. Elemental
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Okay, so I'm flying this guy.
For Blackwood.
Oh my gosh, 3 freaking effect. I don't think I can go for this guy. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna buy this guy. This is insane. Okay, hold on. Back to the guns. Back to the guns. So when I get to the next stage, the next get rid of this guy. Oh, you just freeze my unlike this guy. Okay, I freeze. This guy. So this guy, every time that one of my dragons attacks somebody, he hits them for 3 damage first. So it's really good because he breaks people's shields before my dragons hit. So I don't waste attacks. And he can snipe low health minions. Now I've got 2 of these guys, so this guy should get just like insane buff, right? Again, as long as he doesn't get sniped first, he's gonna do well. Okay, so this guy
Have a good battle,
is
friend.
they're different. Yeah. Right, so I wanted these guys to die.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
This points? No, there's no way to kill him. I'm buying this. I'm gonna get rid of the World Flame.
Try to put out flames now!
Then I'm going to
Hey, a triple! Here's your reward.
Alright, I'm gonna go with oh my god. So now, this guy, for every dragon I have, will give the 2 dragons next to him 1/1. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it'll be 7, 7, and 7, 7. Right? And she will get to keep those stats permanently for the rest of the game. Yeah. Exactly. Yes. Ready? So, but the question is, did I get early enough so that, so that it will, because I need to start stacking my damage, otherwise I will fall behind and people will just continue.
Don't tell the others.
I don't know if I
you.
did it early. whenever I upgrade the attack levels. Okay, roll once. There's some.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
This dragon is, yeah. No, this guy's buffed for the rest of the game. Do I care about this freeze? I don't care about this guy. Maybe that is what I want. So I freeze. Two accounts. Get rid of this guy. He's not that great. I'll stick her on either side. She'll be getting 7/7. Two of them.
You can turn this around.
I feel like these guys don't know.
You're good at this.
Alright, hold on. Okay, so I buy her. And I like having this guy. Just this guy's in this. We sell this.
My dragon wrath is yours.
Damn it, I forgot this guy. Just upgrade.
Hiring that minion will get you a triple. Oh ho! You're moving up in the world. It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
So now he's gold, so instead of doubling his attack when I upgrade, he's triple. So he'll go from 13.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
39. And meanwhile, but I take 9 damage. The damage isn't based on the star level of the beast. I might get
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
so I can be a little bit. This card like so bad. That many dragons. Like, you don't get dragon battle cross really. So I need to try and get gold her. Another one of her. I need a gold this guy. This guy can cycle at any point, so I guess I can do that. This guy get gold. He does 6 damage, which is still pretty good. But I just need to get another one of these guys, and then I put him on either end, and then it just double buffs. she's going, she gets triple or double the stats, right? So he's giving 7/7.
Have you ever met the League of Explorers? Nice folks. Great hats.
So watch. Right, so
Your minions really pulled their weight.
I need. There's also a human I can get that when she dies gives all of my dragons divine shield. Which fine. I'm gonna cycle. So I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Go back. This guy because
May Cenarius smile upon you.
no, dude, so bad, so bad.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
So good.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Try to put out flames now!
Alright, well now I've got, these guys are double, so now anytime my dragons attack, I'll deal 6 damage instead of still. Dude. So bad.
I think you can win this thing. You're good at this.
Even if I lose now, I still get points. In theory. Alright, roll. Where's this guy? He's better than having one of these. Like, he's better. Get another one.
A good tactical choice.
Cycle this.
Just a peek.
Not really. There's taunt. Okay, so I have to think about this. So she's gonna get. She'll get double. She'll only get one, but he'll also get buff. Yes.
I think you can win this thing.
He gets smoke. I don't know. She's gonna be. Oh, so he's got 60.
Spend wisely, but, you know, spend. Better hire a recruit while you can. Better hire a recruit while you can. Better hire a recruit while you can.
Yeah, if I don't get Divine Shield,
I think you can win this thing.
I will never be able to. Hopefully one of these guys
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Neither one of them.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
I don't have to go for it. I don't think I can beat her, but maybe we kill each other equally and then we don't take damage. I think I lose. I think I get 3 minutes. A lot of it is RNG, so a lot of it is base.
I
The
think you
dragons that
can
are
win
on the
this
left
thing.
attack first, right? Left they attack, but who they attack. So they'll always attack something with a shield. So let's which is amazing considering like I didn't get any of my
Nice
end-game
work
builds,
out there.
right?
Keep
Like,
up
didn't
the
get
pressure.
Any of the end games. Alright, let's see what this comes out at. 1,564. So it's been about an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah. I mean, you're welcome to stay longer if you want, but
Yeah, I have to do homework.
yeah, yeah.
Workout.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Because the work has told me that I've been working with program boards
Oh yeah, so, I don't have a program like that specifically. We can definitely practice it. So like we want to focus on vocab and stuff. Okay. Alright. Yeah, cool. See that? Yeah. Alright. So you need change or?
Because I didn't pay you.
Aha, yes, for last one. is there any specific vocabulary? So I'm ignoring it.
I think it's the first lesson.
Let's figure it out.
Yeah, yeah. Nice, okay.
Alright, yeah, see ya. Oh, 1,543. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. Let's go. I play for 2. Hello? Tak, dzień dobry. Numer 48. Dobry, ja idę do no, na pewno. All right. is this? These do not seem like gnarl onion rings, but we'll see. Maybe they're good. They're half the price of the other place's onion rings, and they look to be basically the same thing. So that's better already, I guess. Let's see. Not bad. Not bad. Decent flavor.
commander is back. Ready to get started? It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
They're saying that.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
What's going on?
No.
Yeah, what's going on?
Dude, what's up, dude? Get ready for 4-hour fucking wait time.
Yeah.
A defeat that doesn't
That's not
destroy you
surprising.
makes you
Start logging in, go back to bed.
Well, I mean, at a 4-hour wait time, it feels unlikely that
I mean,
People-
of course, I'm exaggerating a little bit, right? Like, I've been in queue for an hour and a half, and I've moved about 800 spots now, and I started at 2,000 something, so probably it'll be about 3 hours for me, but it depends. Like, Nick was 900 when he logged in at first,
You're doing
and he had to
great
wait
out
like
there.
45 minutes.
wow, US West, I'm still 100. Wait, what? Why are the pings so high? Should I delete my character? I guess I should, huh?
How's it going out there?
I want the name.
You can go through the naming and character creation process before you get into the queue. So, so yes, you should probably do that.
Alright, I'm deleting my character. Delete. Goodbye. US West. Great character. What's the server?
It's US East Coast. It's the Halapolosian one, the Greek-sounding name.
What? What? Oh. What?
EU East.
Don't tell the others.
Yeah,
I'm
and it's
rooting for you.
Oh, I'm in West.
not US East, and it's Heliopolis. Heliopolis.
You're good at this.
Okay.
It's good to
there's-
get some minions in play.
Oh my god, it's a 3,000.
Is it
You're
3,000
down a
queue for you?
minion and up a goal.
Yeah.
I'll just
Okay.
leave it and like either go back to bed or come play some games with me or something.
And
Yeah.
poop face. I'm
Hey.
5 in the queue.
You're 5?
585.
Oh.
I logged at 6:30, so it's been over 2 hours.
Oh man.
Like 1,300, maybe around 1,400. So I 1,000
I'm at
things in 2 hours.
1,340. So I've
It-
moved almost 1,000 in.
This is like we should go to a low pop server. Like fuck this.
But there aren't.
I'm not
that's
waiting in
what I'm
queues
saying.
every day. There's 100% low pop servers.
There's
no
so-
way.
So what there is, there's things that have like way smaller queue times.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
like,
they-
like literally like there's 5 people in it, or,
Yeah,
or like 5 people.
I'm
in
betting
it.
the queue times on this server are big because of the streamer, because of server.
Yeah, 100%. If
No,
there's
well,
streamers on this server, it's going to be the most populated server and
there's
have
one-
long queue
there's
times. There's,
one streamer.
I guarantee, there's servers that are insta queue that you just make a character and get on and start playing immediately. I guarantee it.
All right, so let me create. So like, okay, so all of the servers are listed as high, but there are servers that have like sub 100 waiting list in queue.
Okay. So do we consider like just switching? Because Nick and
Well, Nick already made character.
Yeah.
The queue times will be in about a week. There won't really be queues, so I'm not too concerned.
Yeah, but like literally,
You're just not gonna be able to play much for the first week. Also, it's East, and so when we log on at night, a lot of the East people are gonna be gone, so the queues won't be terrible.
all right, I'm gonna make.
I played on the WoW, so WoW Classic, I played on an East Coast server as well, and it was the same server that Shroud's Guild is on. I'm actually in Shroud's Guild. And like Sony Digital, who else is on that server? Sea-Doo, he's like a WoW PvPer.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of streamers are on this server. And the first week, I like literally could not play. But it's also an East Coast server, so at night I could log on because all the streamers log off because they only stream in the day. And then after about a week, there was no queues, so it was fine. So
I mean,
I'm guessing this will be similar.
There's one streamer on our server, and he's got like 45,000 subscribers, so he's not huge.
I mean, that's
he's not tiny.
it's pretty big, but I don't know his name, so I don't think it'll be like that big.
I mean, we should just like. There's no. I don't think that there's any negative cost to just saying like, unless people have gotten in and played a bunch.
Nick has already gotten in and played and leveled some.
Yeah, Nick is like level 12, and Nana is like level 12 or something like that too now. So.
But like.
Yeah, it'll take them an hour. Just reroll and take an hour.
Go to a different server. I said this from the beginning. I said that we should switch servers, but
also,
I don't know.
I mean, I don't care either way. To be honest, I don't care about playing in the first week. Like, I'm in it for the long game, not like getting level 20 in a day.
Some people like took time off work, to like play. And
Yeah, like I'm not gonna sit in like 3 hours of queue time every day.
Oh, I'm just working from home, so I'm gonna work while I'm waiting. Look, I did not take.
Let me see like with the what.
Yeah, go to. I wonder if I can dual box. Can I start another instance of the game, and then make a new character on a different server? Because I don't want to like quit this to leave this queue, but I do want to see if I can get in a different queue immediately.
So you guys didn't get in?
No, wait, dude. There's hours of queue on this server we chose.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah.
I said we should pick a different server like 2 weeks ago and last week also. Nobody wanted to move.
Did you guys get your names at least?
Yeah. I got my name. Logskis.
Yeah, I got mine too. I'm 1003, so I've now moved. I've gone officially half, and it's been.
I'm 544.
45 minutes.
Yeah, I'm 544, and I'm 535. It's moving.
Yeah, it seems to move faster the lower you get too, because like when I first logged in, it was like ticking like 1 or 2 places every like minute or every couple minutes, and now when it ticks, it's like. Oh, excuse me. Now when it ticks, it's like.
That
20.
I feel like is just perception. Because you're just in a queue. Like it's not.
But this is like literally Amazon. I cannot believe that they cannot afford to scale their servers to the number of people. Like literally, what other company in the world can fucking like could do this besides Amazon? Like how did they fail when they literally own the entire?
Well, the problem is they can't. Obviously they can't have infinite people on a single server because the tick rate. It's just not strong enough. So, but they could have like 100 servers.
Exactly.
I'm guessing they probably have like 20. I don't know how many they have, but.
Let me check.
They should just started put all these people onto different servers and then like.
Yep, they should have done shards like WoW does, WoW Classic. That is also a reason why.
Yeah, they've got.
WoW Classic queue times are really good. Yeah, see, Sarah Ragala West, no queue. everyone in that Kingslayer Discord channel is going a West Coast server because they don't want to fuck around with queues. I've been seeing their chats.
There's 54 servers for US East. There's a lot less for US West.
Yeah, of course.
And
There's a lot less players on the West
for
Coast.
EU Central.
Why am I black screened?
Welcome back. How's it
It
going out there?
after the initial thing, I was stuck on that black screen for literally like a minute. I thought
Yeah,
the game
and
crashed.
My computer.
Yeah, it was like loading.
freaked
It's
out,
just loading.
when I did that also.
Is it working?
So it was like, stuck like that for me for also like 5 minutes, and then like my computer went like 1,000,000,000% skyrocketed.
Mine was like a minute read because it's loading all the you're gonna go to character creation, so it's loading all the assets for character creation and shit. But they don't show.
I
loading.
already created my face, and then I pressed OK, and then I went through a little cutscene where I'm on a boat, and now I'm in a black screen.
Yeah, just
Oh yeah. Then it goes to login. It's contacting servers, but there's.
What's going on, Thomas?
Oh, dudes.
I'm
super jealous, man. I think I'm not gonna be able to play New World for like a month.
Oh, why? What's up?
Well, we have the wedding,
Uh-huh.
so I think that's gonna take priority.
Getting married?
Yeah. I was like, I got a choice to make right now.
New World, baby.
How much do you love me?
Exactly.
New World's life.
I don't know that I've known you that long. Well, it's
Just
not
start
like a 10-year
negotiating out loud with her.
anniversary.
Yeah.
I had when I first started dating. She's my current wife now, but we started dating in high school. When I first started dating her, there was a couple instances she wanted to like go out on a date or wherever, and I had to play Counter-Strike matches. So I was like,
man.
I got a Counter-Strike match, baby. I gotta win this Callow game.
Yeah, man. There were plenty of times where I was like, nah, I'd rather just play video games. But I think, I think this is one of those times.
3.2k read. That's literally gonna take you like 8 hours. You're not playing at all today on this server.
Yeah, I don't.
But people give up while they're in the queue. Then
Yeah,
the
then
move faster. So
That's the dream, right?
How often does it refresh the queue number?
probably once every 30 seconds.
I mean, are all East servers like that, or just is this one particularly bad?
This one's the highest pop server, I'm guessing.
This one is amongst about a list of 5 or 6 other ones that have really high queue times. There are about
streamers
5 or
related
6.
or what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It has to be. That's the only.
We have, like I said, we have one medium streamer on our server, so it might be.
I'm sure there's others.
What's the name?
What's the name of our server?
Heliopolis or something like that, or.
That's weird. Thought if it was like top of the list, it might have gotten a large pop, but it's.
I mean, the streamer that's on our server that I know of, SwoleBenji.
All right, here we go. New World server list and streamer servers to join or avoid. All right, let's see. German, English, blah blah blah, English, whatever. All right, French, Spanish, NA East servers. Most are on Olympus, where Asmongold's community plans to go. Valgrind, Stone Mountain 64. What's ours? Heliopolis? Yeah, this is a bad one.
Is there a lot of streamers on Heliopolis?
I mean, they don't say like a lot, but it's like in the list of high pop servers.
Yeah.
They're not gonna list like every single stream like in this article. This is not like a comprehensive article of only 200k players online at once. Oh my god. The
Wait,
fuck
what?
kind of server are they running?
Wait, there's only 200,000 people allowed on a server at the same time?
I think so.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing, is that 2,000 people were allowed on the server at one time.
Wait, 2,000?
2,000?
200,000?
No, 2,000.
Yeah, there's no way they can support 200,000 on a single instance.
I was gonna say that's a ton.
Yeah.
It is a ton, but
Oh, yeah.
Guys know
it's
what
not
WoW
that much
patches
for what do they call it? Like shards?
We're WoW.
WoW has like
Go ahead.
3k or something on each, or 30k, something like that. What's the?
I don't
WoW
know now.
shard size. I don't think they're called shard. They are called. They're not called.
But
Shard.
They are called shards on WoW.
Were
Are they?
the shards a fragment of a server, or was it a battle group?
It's a fragment of a server. They did it
Okay.
really only for retail.
Remember-
WoW, or not retail. I guess
Remember when
retail
they did
has
They
it.
sold
They did it
their
for
physical
classic.
server blades. Do you remember
When-
that?
When
Yes.
WoW initially launched, each shard was actually a physical server.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
okay.
for classic they did. Oh, layers. That's what it's called. Layering. Layers.
Yeah.
weird.
WoW server.
The-
Because on classic WoW, the server I was on was a high pop East Coast server.
Yep.
Like Shrouds Guild was on it. I'm actually in that
Alright.
guild over
So
there. But
here's a quote from the devs.
there's like 4
from last
layers.
month. And it says, you'll be adventuring alongside over 1,000 other players in Eternium. Best case scenario, the game can handle 170,000 players if they are equally spread across all servers.
Yeah, so that's how. So WoW's layer.
What?
A
They
layer
can only-
can
Or New World,
contain-
right?
Yeah, for New World.
They can only take 100 and something thousand across all the servers in the world?
Yeah, that's fucking terrible.
I mean, that's a quote
That's
from
insane.
them, right? So that's
It
not-
also says best case.
Yeah.
That's so terrible. WoW.
Hey, I'll
at
see you guys in a
peak
month,
had, like,
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
WoW at peak had like 30 million players or some shit. Like,
Is it,
that's what I thought
is
too,
it
man.
worth considering changing from Heliopolis?
Oh yeah, I'm talking with.
yeah,
I'm
why
talking
is
with-
this? Why is their
Okay.
server setup fucking garbage? WoW 10 years ago could hold like 5 times as many players. Like,
I mean,
why is this game
the,
garbage?
the reality behind all of this is that, like, you can't. I mean, I don't know how any of this works, like, from a technological standpoint, but, like, I do understand that, like, your game is going to be popular at launch. You can't, like, build infrastructure for how it's going to be for the first week and then be like,
Right.
you're not going to be able to justify that cost if there's a cost
There
associated
is
with it.
scalable infrastructure though, but the thing
Yeah,
that
of course.
the reason
They're
I think
Amazon.
that it's not, yeah, they're
Oh.
I'm sure they're AWS, but I think the reason that it's not like a massive investment out the gate is because there's no subscription model to
Mhm.
justify the continued
Right.
spend for
Yes.
that, and so
Yes.
in their
Right.
business plan they're looking at it being like, oh, yeah, we can sustain this long term. So I don't know. It's
100%.
still-
So WoW had at peak 12 million subscribers, and it had 10 million active users. So like, WoW had to account for like 10
I wonder what their
million
peak
active
DAUs
players.
were.
Like WoW peak DAUs. Let's see. It's
Yeah.
got to be at over 1 million easily.
Way over 1 million, man. Like everybody I knew fucking played that game. Girls that barely had computers, like I don't know how they were playing it. It was like
Yeah.
05, 06. It was the biggest thing ever.
Well, it came out in like 08, right?
Came out in
Or no,
04.
04. Yeah, that's right. Because I went to college. I remember freshman year of college, I played the beta, which was 04.
Yeah, I played. I went to BlizzCon 1. That was my claim to fame.
Nice. Yeah, because they can easily scale servers because they're Amazon and they just pay for more.
Oh, yeah.
instances. They don't even really have to pay. Like they could
Wait,
scale
yeah. I wonder
this,
if there's some
like
weird cost sharing thing where it's like Amazon the company can just write it off as a loss. I don't know.
yeah, it's literally free for them except operating expenses for energy, which they
Well, it's
generally
obviously
wrote off, like-
obviously not a question of them like pressing the right 10 buttons. There's obviously something.
It's literally a question between how much money did they make by having the queues be lower, versus how much money they make by having the same CPU power available in their data centers to other customers.
Yeah, but the cost per
and-
acquisition isn't low, right? And so it's like you don't turn away people that are possibly in a golden cohort, which is that first install
Yeah.
group. Like that's the
Well,
thing that.
Also,
Not
it's not
agree.
Amazon
Yes.
at large. This is just Amazon Games, so I'm sure they can't just
Yeah.
go to Amazon at large and be like, "Give us all your resources." Like it's a whole separate.
Yeah, I'm
entity
sure they're
for
on
the most
thin ice
part,
at
so, like-
times, but still, it doesn't seem like from a business perspective they thought this out very well. But I mean,
Yeah, but
it's
Amazon
just
doesn't
weird
give a
that
shit. It's a huge company that is like, "Oh, you make games? We don't fucking care." Like,
I think they care a little bit.
This is their internal game thing, like stepping into a new space that they really want to win in.
yeah, the games
and I think-
cares, but like, I'm sure. I mean, they have like a good amount of servers and stuff. Like, they don't have nothing.
It
I'm
has,
sure
there,
they-
there has to. I mean, there doesn't have to be a reason. Obviously, we've all been doing this long enough to know that it's like one disagreement between two people could probably make this happen. But like,
Yes.
uh,
It'll be interesting to see what they do with the next couple of days, right? Like, do they scale up in order to try and accommodate, or do they be like, no, this is a hard cap on like what we want in, which I think is a bad move. The thing is that the space they're like entering into is just so rich with possibility, right? Like WoW is in its death throes, and there's really nothing that's been out for a while that can really. And I think that's part of their business, their pivot, right? Because they were a whole different game.
Yeah.
And I think a big part of the pivot was like, hey, let's move into a more rich space or blue ocean or whatever it is.
The hype of this space is like right now is the time to capitalize in this space.
People want it. Like people want it. Like New World's not a perfect game, but it's like closer to the experience that I'm.
Final Fantasy 14 or whatever the fuck online is fucking going bonkers, and it's a 10-year-old game because there's literally nothing else to play in the space.
Yes, dude.
Like
yeah, exactly. That's a perfect example.
They're just people are like, I need something new in this space that is not WoW.
D2.
Oh, fucking Final Fantasy. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna play D2. Yeah, I'm just fucking here chucking frozen arms.
It's yeah. If they were smart, see, the problem is, I'm guessing the problem is Amazon Games, the top level decision makers, don't follow this train of logic, so they're just like looking at the numbers. My guess is, and saying like, oh, we have 55 servers or whatever number, and each one holds like 10,000 players. That's 200,000 players. That's a good number we're comfortable with. Like,
you know what they probably do is they look at it as a ratio between purchases of the physical game copy and percent that they think is going to be online at any given time, and they're like, oh, that percentage is outside. Like, oh, with this amount, we feel like we can serve 60 to 70%.
Yes, but they're not looking at the like, oh, if we capture every player that wants to play and they have no queue, we will gather all these players, and that's such a huge. They're not looking at like the opportunity cost. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
they're just like,
I mean, it's Golden Cohort. That first install group is that'll sustain you for a very long time. But again, there's no additional follow-up.
Subscription.
There's no live ops.
It's also not free to play. If it was free to play, you'd be way more concerned about that Golden Cohort.
They've already made all the money. Yeah, this is like literally not costing them any money because everyone already paid this whatever.
Yeah, but I mean,
$40.
Did they already announce there's a battle pass? Like, I imagine they'll go battle pass, and I imagine in order to like skins. Okay. Yeah, I don't think a battle pass is
They said cosmetic only for 2021.
Oh, yeah, that's if they need to pivot.
They're probably
I'm
also,
sure
my
they
guess
will.
is, they're going to have some sort of like premium currency that people
that
are going to.
Blue currency that you use to teleport was one that had been suggested or brought up as a potential for monetization.
Yeah, most of these things, I'm guessing at some point they're going to have like, like you pay some amount of currency to get like a potion that like doubles your XP or something crazy, and then at endgame when you don't need XP, there are probably some. They're gonna have to do some sort of like consumable purchasing shit because not skins can only go so far.
Yeah, I mean.
Or if they do battle pass, then they could do skins forever.
I just wish they had done a sub.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'd pay $10 a month. They should have done a sub.
It's weird to me because it's not even right. It's just about like as a customer, you want the company to be incentivized to create content for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
and
they're
it's
gonna.
like if they're incentivized to sell more copies, then there's going to be who knows what they're going to be doing in order to incentivize more sales.
It's goal alignment, right? Like
exactly.
Like sub is like the only goal alignment that is out there that works for the player and the studio, or like
the only way now. They're gonna have to justify to the studio that enough people bought it and they have enough DAU to make like an expansion pack that costs like $40, and then that's how they would make money. It's like, here's a new raid for $40. Like
stuff, just like even in App Store or whatever, it just never hits because there's no user acquisition funnel that you can kind of like flip upside down.
Just look at WoW, $15 a month and $60 expansions. Like, and people paid that shit. Like,
I would in a heartbeat. Like, it's not really even a question, It's just like, can WoW just stop serving me? It's like the expansion started to just be a Legion to whatever WoD was, or not WoD, Legion to BOA or whatever it was called, was fucking atrocious. I was like, this is the same game.
I didn't mind it. Pandaria was like okay, and then after Pandaria, it kind of started getting no new ideas really. Legion. and then B of A.
Oh, I loved Legion. I played so much Legion.
Well,
Like, with
Legion, the big
legendary
thing
stuff.
was, or no, it was Warlords of Draenor.
Yeah, WoD sucked balls.
And then Legion, but Legion, so Warlords of Draenor, the big thing was your own personal base, right?
Dude, that was so bad. It was a bad idea from the get-go.
And then they had the
we'll go silo everyone.
That was the first time they introduced at your own in Warlords of Draenor. You had your own little base, and then they had those like your like little follower dudes that you sent on little missions.
The tables, I hated that shit. It was
yeah,
a
the
mobile
war
game
tables.
idea, I'm certain.
That's exactly what. So they introduced like mobile game concepts in WoD basically, and then from then on they went straight mobile game like monetization and player.
Which is dumb because mobile game session length is ultra low, and what you want is long sessions and the ability
but this is a
for
so now they
ultra-long
have like
sessions. It's like dumb.
Like now it's daily quests. Like WoW now is basically a mobile game, but the gameplay obviously isn't a mobile game. But you log in, you do like all your daily quests, you do all your like chores, and then you log out. Yeah.
So boring, dude.
And that started in like WoD. So that's
the one that really got me is they started to cap high-end engagement, right? Like so, in this last X pack, I was like, this is the opposite of the core of this game, where it was like, look, if I play forever, if I know life this shit, like I should be able to get just.
That's why I played Classic, man. Classic,
yeah, dude, and like you can't
Phase
do that.
1.
It's like
Phase 1
now I
Classic,
gotta
you
wait for my
literally
weekly reward.
So Phase 1 Classic, it was just Karazhan. You're on your Karazhan lockout, but and then every day you could do the heroic dungeons or whatever, and you get good gear and you get badges of justice. So I played like way too much, to be honest. Like, you could play 24/7 Classic WoW and like there's no cap until you collect all your shit.
Yeah, that was the thing, is like once they started instituting caps, like the weekly cap in this last X pack killed me, because I was like, okay, I was no lifing, and I was just like, I'm fucking done. Like,
Shadowlands is like
there's
pretty
literally nothing
decent
else
though.
I can do.
They fucked up the legendary thing a little bit, but
yeah.
And that stupid, what's the name of that stupid thing you have to do for the currency to get your legendaries? That random procedural dungeon.
Oh god, I hate that thing, man. The thing that was bad about it is some classes just couldn't do it, and others slept walk through.
I know. Yep.
Like it was so bad.
Like as a rogue, I play rogue.
It was
and
really difficult at the beginning.
There's one boss that's like literally impossible to beat as a rogue, and if it had that, I can't solo that fucking thing.
Yeah,
And
I went into
the idea,
common healing spec and I could walk through it, but if I did it as any DPS spec, it was.
So the concept of that procedural dungeon is like fucking cool. The problem.
What's the new server, Reed? What's the new server?
Hold on,
I
chill,
see-
dude, chill.
Reed, what's the new server?
The problem with
Chill.
the implementation.
I want to do a little bit of coordination before we switch.
The problem with the implementation of the procedural thing is they just made it a like short. It's like every week you get X currency and do this thing. So it's not like I'm doing this thing for fun and I can redo it over and over.
Yeah,
I'm
that
only
session
doing it
length is
because
what?
I have
it's like
to
an
do
hour,
it
an hour and a
currency.
half, and it's like, cool, I've done that, and then what? Like, it was so bad. And then it's like, well, and then is that how you want a player to play? Like, you want them to be siloed off by themselves doing this thing?
It's
so dumb.
It is getting better. Shadowlands is better, to be fair, than like BFA or Legion but I think they learned a little bit from Classic in their updates to Classic and then BC Classic, and they implemented some of that stuff in Shadowlands, and it's like getting better, but they've already went through the lows of WoD,
Yeah,
Legion,
they lost
and BFA.
They lost so many people, man. Like, I just don't know if it can ever be that thing again.
No, it's too late now, but maybe New World. This is the thing. I don't know what New World has as its endgame content. Like, I don't know its.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are talking about. Like,
I don't know what
is
to
it?
strive for. Which, for me, I just want to collect gear and I want to make a shitload of money on the auction house, and I don't care about PvP, to be honest, at all. So.
It's nice that it's an additive piece, like it's there, you know? Like, I don't know. I was like, oh, cool. It reminded me of Classic WoW in that sense. Like, the endgame for WoW, there was Ani first, and then there was Molten Core. But like in the early days, man, it was just go out in the world and hit people. It was so just like make it what you will, and like I'm kind of
cool.
excited for that. Yeah.
The what I hope, it seems to me like the gear is not super. I've never played it. I didn't even play the betas or anything, so I guess I'll see.
The gear's cool. The itemization is.
But
neat,
is it useful? Like, is there endgame raids and shit that you use your gear on? It just seems like the endgame is PvP.
Oh.
Like, is there a reason to have gear in this game?
Um.
Is it just PvP builds? I guess we'll find out.
I don't know. Yeah.
Have a good battle.
I'm not
Actually,
like super concerned, to be honest, because I'll just
play anyway.
But...
Yeah. So I feel like it doesn't matter. But dude, that speaks to the state of games right now. Like, there's not another fucking thing out there. It's like, this is it. I'll be that sheep. I don't care. I was like.
So I'm 294 now. So I went down from like 400.
Yeah, it seems like it's like
you're gonna get in, and then the queues are gonna change, or whatever. The server's gonna change for you guys. Or is the server select? No, it's pre. Never mind.
Like if they reset the server for any reason, right? Like or you just get dropped for any reason and you have to get back in a many-hour queue. Like it's just this just doesn't seem like the right choice.
Yeah, I did it in BlackRock and fucking Wild Launch, man, and it like some people just didn't ever come back.
Yeah, what most games have these days is a memory, essentially. You go in high priority queue if you drop.
Yeah.
So you get back in.
Because this was you just said a thing that like they perhaps don't support, right? Like,
well, they should, because so this would happen in WoW when people were like
doing WoW's been like a successful game for like more than a decade.
Yeah, well,
like, the amount of like shit they're gonna have.
This was like fucking
is,
10 years old technology. If they don't do it, they're fucking stupid. But basically, you could be in like a high pop server and be in like a raid, like a world first raid, let's say, and then your computer crashes or some shit. Now you can't get back in the game. Like, that's fucking garbage town.
There's a good chance they have not thought of this at all.
Yeah.
And then you're at high pop.
Like you're talking about something that's like so low on the actual priority list. It's like I can't even understand how low that is. Like it's obviously really nice to have, but like it's not. No one's like we can't launch the game until we get like priority requeue blah 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 of bullshit. Like people are gonna be like, what are you fucking talking about?
Imagine. Let's take Destiny for example. Destiny's main marketing thing kind of is when a bunch of people on Twitch watch the race to world first to like beat the raid, let's say. So that's like a huge marketing opportunity for them. If one of those people in one of those world first groups crashed and then now is in the queue and they can't get back in, that looks so bad. Like, this should be the top priority. Like, it's not even that hard to do.
The implementation could be simple as like, like once you crash or whatever, you just come, like, you're given a priority.
You already have a list of all players on the server,
just
and
Google
you
it.
can detect if people crash.
It's not even that hard. It just has to be like, when was the last? It just stores the last time you were on, and once you log on, it's like, oh, I see you were on in the last 60 minutes. Like, here you go. Like,
well, and it can also tell if you crashed and not if you just logged out regularly.
Theoretically, I can tell you from experience, it's really difficult to determine, like, for sure.
Well, you can determine if someone clicked the log off or close game button, and then otherwise you say they didn't do that and they crashed.
Yeah.
Like a server can tell that easily.
You can. Yeah, it's true.
It's like you DC'd from the server, or your client sent a message to disconnect you from the server. If you didn't send that message, then we say you DC'd and you're in priority queue.
Yeah.
Like
it's not. You're
Riot
right,
has
it's
this
really doable.
system, and we didn't use it for Valorant because it's not needed because you're on your own servers. But
Really raging out there.
that's like if someone watching a stream of like WoW Race to World First or Destiny Race to World First or whatever, and that happened, that would be so terrible. The people like commenting over that would be like, well, I guess that team's fucked because the guy can't log in. Like,
Alright, so what we have to do is somebody get in the queue and then crash.
I also wonder if they're gonna get DDoSed, like in this first week.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
They already
Like,
had
my
to
guess
do
is
a
yes.
patch for some like speed hackers or something. That went live in the first hour in the EU servers. They had to bring the servers down and patch something because there were people like speed hacking.
That's crazy. At least they did it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
so
people
I'm,
people still
I'm
hack
part-
it well.
I just joined
They don't give a shit.
Swolbingy's Discord channel to check and see like, you know, how many people are playing in his group, and just from his group they have like 600 people that have tried
What
to log
in
in
the
already
fuck?
on this server. So
Yeah, I mean, and then if you're looking at a 1K
Yeah.
capacity or whatever cap,
Yeah, that's the whole server.
it's already 60%. Like that's fucking.
Also,
crazy.
it's gonna be hundreds of people that just like know of this person. Like
Yeah,
Asmon's Gold server is gonna have like thousands of people just trying to join that server just because they know of Asmon Gold.
yeah,
That they're like not even in his Discord. They're not even like anything.
yeah.
They're just like,
wow.
There's a guy who just posted. He said his position in queue now is 7,539
On our server.
on our
So it's
server,
like,
Oh my
can you
god.
imagine that? Like that means those people have to finish their session or crash.
Well, I mean, that means that there's like 10,000 people, right, that are trying to play on this server right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
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 We need to switch servers.
Read.
I'm talking
I'm
with
just
people.
kidding. I'm just fucking with you.
All
I've
your
got no-
fault.
I got
I'm at
no
230.
fucking-
I'm about to live it up.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only two people I think from our group that have gotten into the server and played are Nurk and Nana.
Well, yeah, because they
and
logged
they're-
in at like 5 a.m.
Yeah, and they're both only like level 10. So I don't know that they'll care too much, but you
Did they
know.
not? Did they already log off?
Yeah, they both logged in and played it. Well, I don't know.
What?
Maybe Nana's still playing. He's online, it shows, but he's not like here with us.
I mean,
No,
Yes.
I don't think he's on. They don't lose their progress. So like we can always just come back to this server in 2 weeks or whatever. Like, it's
Yeah, but they're not gonna want to like go do it again on another server and then come back to this server.
Yeah.
Why
I
not?
don't want to do that. Like,
Yeah.
so
The only reason is if some other server like dies.
yeah,
Being
like,
on a
but
low
nobody
pop
gives a
server
fuck
kinda
about
sucks.
Level 10, right? Level 10 is literally like 45 minutes of gameplay.
I'm having
Yeah.
a conversation. I'm trying to figure out. Like, I don't think it matters.
I don't think it matters either. I don't know why.
If you leave and then go back,
No, to be on
Or
the
is
low
there
pop
any-
server.
I
So
think
the
a low
benefits.
pop at least gives you an opportunity to craft an experience, whereas a high
play
pop
the
you
game,
can't even
Well,
play.
and
Yeah.
probably a smaller company like ours will have a better chance of actually influencing stuff on a lower level.
Yeah,
server.
exactly.
Yes. So the benefits of playing on a high pop server, if you can log on consistently, number one. But the benefits are the auction house is like active and has a shitload of people. Like the economy is just better. Number one.
Yeah.
And then because there's more people, the like event like PvP and getting groups and all that kind of stuff is easier and more active. But those are the benefits.
If it's gonna be low pop, then choosing one that's gonna eventually merge with some of the higher population servers would be a good bet, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
The benefit of low pop is you actually get to play the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why. I'm talking with people. I'm not really sure what what I don't understand is what the incentive is. Like
For low?
No. For staying with this current server. Like,
Oh yeah.
I get that like people have put some time in, and I get that. I'm not saying like that's nothing, but also like, do you want to play the game or do you want to wait
No,
in queue
I
time?
want to fucking play the game. So I want to.
It's also a, what is it? It's midday on the East Coast. It's not going to get better in terms of people wanting
Correct.
to play the game. It's
No,
going to get
yeah, that's
significantly worse as it moves towards evening. It's going to be like way worse.
It'll be way worse around like 2 to 3, and then once the streamers log off at like 4, then it's gonna get way better, which is like it'll be like night our time, which is actually not the worst. This is how it was on the WoW Classic server I was on. Like streamers would log off at 5 East,
Well,
and then after that it would be real good, real nice.
I still have 1,000th position in queue, which means I'll be here for at least another hour. And
I'm at 200,
at that
baby.
point, I'll like not have time to play today, so I'd rather just fucking switch over to a new server like now. So, is there any way to get a hold of Nick and Nana and be like?
I'm
hey,
talking with Nick. I don't know.
So like,
Just
I don't
switch
know where
it. Like if
Nana
you're not gonna play on this anyways, like you'll at least have.
I mean, it's
some
not
play the
hard
game
to
a couple-
understand. Hey, none of us can play.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's the time investment from those individuals, which kind
Yeah.
of if they're trying
I
to
also-
be world
I'm-
first.
Yeah. Like I guess
They,
the
they
question
spend
that,
20
that I
minutes.
have.
Like fuck them. It's not that much time.
Let me turn that off.
They're also
Right.
not going to be able to play like tonight or tomorrow. So like,
Yeah, that's the
Wait
thing
till
that
the
I don't
week.
understand is like, what?
like
Yeah, exactly.
cool time
like,
invested. You're not going to play again. Like
yeah.
good job. Again,
Yeah,
after a
no.
week, it's going to be fine. Like if people don't care about playing next week, it's going to
yeah,
be fine.
Like I think.
But,
still
but
gonna be
but that's
time off
true.
work,
But
too, right? Like
yeah, that's true. But like, who cares? Like, what's the incentive? Like, I still don't see like
Yeah, I
the,
agree
the,
with
the
all this.
big
I don't give a shit
incentive
about any
for
of
being
it.
like, oh yeah, but no, we can play on this server. It's like, why? Just because.
So is there
Yeah, I
anyone?
don't know, man.
Is there
You guys
anyone
choose
that
server.
wants to stay on this server?
I chill, dude. I'm just talking with people. Everyone relax. It's been like 10 minutes.
I just don't want to hit cancel because I'm at 195, 187. It just
As
moved.
soon as you guys hit cancel, it's gonna get walked back.
I know,
I
right?
know.
It's all alright. Cancel. No, we're staying. It's, fuck.
Well, yeah. I think it's more aligning on which one you guys want to go to. Mark ran into the same thing. He wanted to play with you guys and was like,
Fuck this.
couldn't end
Yeah,
up doing
I
it.
don't.
He's like, yeah, fuck that.
I mean, I would just go to the West Coast servers and find like one that has the lowest queues, and then just join that one, and then that's our server. Boom, easy peasy. If I was not 172 in this queue, I would do that right now. But
Yeah, I don't know that I'll be able to play on the West Coast servers, but I can try.
why not?
'Cause I'm in
You'll
Philly.
100% be able to play. Your ping might just be like 400, but
Well, yeah, that's try
That's
like,
only-
shooting people in the face with a skill shot at 400 ping. It's not easy.
that's 0.4 milliseconds. It's not bad. 4 milliseconds. People overestimate how much ping is on most games.
And then the game.
Yeah, if it's like
if it's
Counter-Strike,
games-
then
if it's games where
like,
I'm trying
whatever.
to like shoot
But-
people with a gun in the face, then it makes a big difference. It's like the difference of me shooting them or not. So
Yeah, but even low ping on like a game like like a MMO, even low ping is like shit because the server has to update so many. It's like such a low tick server rate, and their ping accounts for it. Like, it's not a competitive shooter, so ping doesn't really matter. Their server architecture is not set up for low
I
ping.
mean,
to even
I can
matter.
tell the difference from playing EU server to East Coast server
Yes,
significantly. So
yes,
if I
you
go
will.
another 100 milliseconds worse, then I will very greatly be able to tell the difference. But I guess I am the only one who's like far away. So
Yeah, everybody agreed on East. We should stick with East. Like,
Yeah, just a lower pop east.
yeah.
I'm all for that. I just need a name of the new server to try to log into, and I will switch to that one. $942 in queue now. 919. Oh.
I wonder if queuing as a new says you are queuing as a new player. I wonder if that is a different wait experience than queuing as a non-new player.
That's a weird
How did
thing
they
to call
know?
out. Maybe do
How
you
would
think
they
it's
even
more
know?
localization or that's a weird thing to call out.
Like,
Yeah,
what do you
it is
mean by
weird.
that?
I mean, I'm saying the fact that they are telling me I am in queue as a new player is interesting to me.
Maybe you don't have any characters in your server list.
Yes, and they have to select. I'm guessing the you are queuing as a new player is a little easier to join the server because they can select where
It
you
must,
start.
it must be the opposite. Like you would always prioritize the people that already have played the game and are going to continue playing the game than new players. It's the same thing with
Maybe,
Final
but I
Fantasy
don't know if they
14. They're
prioritize,
like
but-
no more new account creation because
But
they're
let's say-
prioritizing the people that already played the game.
Yeah, they could lock account creation, but account creation is a whole separate thing. But say, you know, there's 1,000 people logged out in the same exact zone, and they're all trying to log in right now at that zone. If I'm a new player, they can put me in an area that has no players because they, as a new player, they choose where I start.
Well, sort of.
So,
I mean,
like-
the starting location is there's only 4 possible places, right? So.
Right, but of those 4, they can choose the lowest one and put me in as fast as possible.
yeah.
Whereas
Has-
if I've
has-
logged
has
out
the
in a
New World-
certain
has-
spot, I
has the
have
New
to
World
go
team
in
said
the same
anything about the wait times at the moment? Have like has Twitter? Have they said anything on Twitter?
No, but
Twitch?
these are not. These are expected wait times for a game an MMO that comes out this day. Like,
I would still be addressing it. I don't know.
Right.
It's just weird that no one's gotten it right.
I'm
Like,
gonna
yeah,
check
WoW
it
had
right
to
now.
do like it. Yeah.
Okay. So.
We are aware of login queues and server issues. The team is working hard to get them addressed.
Looks like their official response is, how do you suck it? Yeah,
Yeah.
suck it is what they said.
So
Wait,
okay,
that
they are
thing is
saying
that message is 100% bullshit. They
It's just-
expected it
it's
to be
canned.
this long, and then
It's
they-
canned, yeah.
Yeah, 3
Yeah.
hours
Yes.
ago, New World broke 500,000 concurrent users and is climbing.
Wait, what's the server? What is the server count? Like, how many actual servers do they have?
You know what's funny about players that are the concurrent? I wonder if they're counting people in the queue.
They are. I
They 100% are.
100%.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course they are.
There's no way they have that many. So wait, that means we like say 1,500 per server with 500k in queue. Like, what the fuck? How are they gonna hit that? Like, there's no way they have like 250 servers, do they?
They have 54 East Coast servers alone. So I'm. How many
Yeah,
servers do
West
they
is
have
1,
total?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22. Ooh, there's 21 West Coast servers. And then Central Europe seems like around 55 or so.
Central Europe is more.
And then South America, probably around 21, 20.
You need 300 plus.
Australia, they have like fucking 10 Australian servers alone. What the fuck?
But
So-
like, what are you guys thinking? Like, 100?
There's 99.
That's what they have? Total?
EU servers.
Oh.
I'm guessing they have around 150 servers ish range, it seems.
Good, they only need like 330 plus. Yeah, that's
yeah, so
insane.
simply- So that's 100 and that's 150 with EU and US East. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Do they not?
9.
I'm guessing they don't like layer or anything. Like they
30,
just
so
put
that's
everyone on
14.
the same layer. Just like you're all on the
Yeah,
server.
that's-
Boom.
Yeah.
21. That's 200. 10. Yeah, so they have 230 servers in total.
That's pretty good. 330
Yeah, that's
is
real
what
good.
you need to handle 500k. When did they say they hit that 500k?
That was 3 hours ago, 2 hours ago, something like that.
It's
Oh,
it's.
okay.
I don't think they said. It's like
Oh,
Yeah,
news
oh, is it
news
Steam?
things.
Yeah, 3 hours ago, New World tweeted, New World breaks 500,000 concurrent users and is climbing, and they shared a picture of the players right now. Image that looks like they copied it from Steam
Oh.
or something, but
Yeah, it's
It's
just
not as bad as I thought, but the distribution's uneven, right? And so it's like you're gonna have territories that are out of
from the
whack.
looks of it, they don't have like they have Australian servers and then Europe, but they don't have like Asia, like Southeast Asian or anything. Like, is all of Asia gonna connect to Australian servers? Like,
yes.
that
Really?
seems
Yes.
way too few servers for that region.
Yeah, they specifically said that they were not doing more servers there because they didn't think they'd have that many Asian players.
That's what I was gonna say. I would guess too. This game isn't like
It's because it's sell-off title.
like it's not a. I don't know. It's like medievally. This doesn't seem like targeted towards that market like at all.
New World is.
But-
New World is on the front page of Steam right now.
It's like the only fucking game that came out in the past 3 months.
Years?
I wanna watch
100 in the
it,
queue.
Lemnis
Let's
Gate. I think that just came. Lemnis Gate. That finally came out. I think. It's that.
There was-
It's that like time loop shooter.
Deathloop.
No,
That game
it's
came
called
out.
Lemnis Gate. It's like Lemnis.
Reed, what is Nick saying?
Dude, relax, everyone. It's gonna take like a few minutes to like coordinate people.
Mind-bending 40 battles. I feel like I've seen. What is this Lemnis Gate mechanic? I've seen videos of this.
Basically, like it's a turn-based FPS where like every time you have a turn, you have like 45 seconds to do a thing, and then
That's right.
like when someone else has a turn, they do a thing, and
They
then
counter it. They're like, "Oh, here's the thing you set up, so I'm gonna like, knowing that information, I'm gonna do some shit."
yeah, exactly.
Based on
Like
it, right? Like you're
they- like,
each. I do remember this. Yeah, each character you set
I
up
can
like a
shoot
thing.
you. Like I can shoot you during like the thing that you did last time, and that will like prevent you from.
Right,
like
but then now it's your turn, and you're like, I take my other character and I put like a shield in front of it, so you can't
Right,
shoot
exactly.
me.
Yeah, no, you can't
And then-
shoot.
yeah.
Fucking big brain shooter. Brains.
Yeah, that does seem cool.
I wish it was called that.
Big brain shooter.
Big brain shooter.
This game is a terrible name.
Biggest brain. I'm 80 in the queue.
So if they have 500,000 players, right, concurrent, so that means at least that many people bought the game. So, and it was what, $40?
Yeah, I mean that's not a lot of people.
Probably a
That's
fraction.
not-
There's probably 20% of the people that actually bought the game, in my opinion. So 5x that, and you have 2.5 mil
But,
sell off.
but guaranteed that that's 20 million already, right? So
Yeah, but you would hope for a game this size they sell like 20 million copies.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like
yeah.
more.
The telling
Like,
part will be what happens in 1 month. Like what those DAOs are at in 1 month will be like the showing
They
whether
should-
or not this game's got legs.
I also would hope in the span of a month or like a month out, they would like have some communication of here's their roadmap or something.
Yeah, that's the part that
Because-
they always fail on. Is like they focus on getting the game out, and then it's like 2 months plus until you see new content. And yeah,
Because if there's no new content or even content plan,
yeah,
this game's gonna die immediately. Like that was kind of what was that EA game we played? Reed, is Reed gone?
Reed's
There was
gone.
that
Oh,
EA
the
shooter
shooter?
Anthem.
Oh god, that game was so fucking beautiful.
It was
That
like
was
a cool
like the
concept
most
and a cool
beautiful
game.
I've played, and
And then they
man,
literally had no content and no.
you remember the
plan
best
for
gun
any
was the
content.
first gun you started with?
Yeah, because they had that bug. That
it
it.
was so dumb.
Yeah, I remember.
Everything was bugged in that game. It was so beautiful though, and so fun.
But they
like, the
had
controls were really good.
they had no current content and they had no plan that they told people about content. So everyone's like, "Fuck this
so
game! I already
bad.
did everything. Like, why am I playing this?" And then
I gotta
they
bounce,
have,
dudes. Good luck on your servers. Reed, post it at some point. I'm sure you will.
Reed's
and I'll
not
let
in here,
You guys know
but-
too. Oh, he left. Okay. But yeah, I'll follow up
I
because I got
hearing
friends that
you
want
guys
to
saying
play.
fucking, hey, when are you switching to these servers?
Yeah, he'll make a big at everyone
post.
announcement, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
I don't know
Alright,
why
he's good.
like we should just like call
See ya.
Nick and Nana like
He's
on
ta-
the-
that's what
literally
he's doing.
talking to
He's
Nick on
doing
the
that.
phone.
Pretty sure
That's
that's
why.
literally
That's
what
why
he's
he
doing.
left.
I know, but
He's
it's
literally
been-
talking to
it's
Nick on the
been-
phone.
It's been what, 30 minutes? Like how long does it take to say, hey, should we switch
I don't
servers?
know.
Yes, no.
Reed and Nick are chatty. They're just catching up.
Yeah,
good,
meanwhile,
it's all
I'm
good.
still fucking 800 in the queue.
Well, you should just join a different server then, and then tell them, "Hey, I'm joining this server." X name, like whatever name.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't just give him like 20 more minutes. I'm sure he'll figure it out.
But if you're not going to be able to stay on for another 2 hours, you are like, it's not worth your time sitting in the queue. Like it's probably more efficient of your time to go and play on any server just to play the game. If you're not, do you see what I'm
If I'm
saying?
gonna do that, I'll go play my level 10 character on the EU server, but I don't want to do that, right?
Oh yeah, oh that too, that works.
Like I don't want to invest my playtime into someone I'm not going to actually use.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I
So
don't-
I'd rather like.
Cares.
Yeah, I don't know. it seems odd to me that if there's only 2 people that are actually made it onto the server and they're less than level 10, like, why we can't just call them on the phone and be like, hey, like, we've all decided.
Because there's a reason you guys chose this server in the first place, right? It's not about the progress they've made, but about like what it means.
Reason, you know why the reason we chose the server is because it sounded like an STD. That was what it was. They were literally like, which server sounds like an STD? Let's pick that one. And I told them we shouldn't pick this one. It has a streamer on it. It's gonna be fucking long queue times. And
the best reason.
Nobody fucking listens. So
STD sounding names.
Which I don't know what kind of fucking STD a Greek name of a city sounds like, but okay.
I think the important part is figuring out whether or not you guys are gonna get screwed because it's a low pop server if you guys switch over.
Yeah.
But
the
how would we get screwed though? That's what I don't understand.
That's
well, low pop servers suck.
We're gonna
say
we're gonna switch the server.
Low pop servers are not fun.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Fun, but we got to be able to play, right?
Yes, yes.
And they
yeah,
said that they were
saying
going to merge same server world, I believe, but I don't know when that would be. So
All right, I'm gonna check the list now. I'm creating a new character.
Months out. They have to get.
Yes, months out.
All right, so I can leave this queue. Yes.
Yeah.
If you're like 800 easily, yes. I'm 20, so I'm not leaving because I'm gonna play.
All right, so there are a lot of low population servers that have opened up now. I don't know if they've opened new servers or not. But okay, let's see.
So I'm gonna wait to delete the character until you guys say what the new server is.
So we can
never
still
delete
go...
your character ever. Why would you delete?
Hey, shush!
You only have
quiet,
2.
Quiet. So okay, we can go to a high population server that has like 100 people in queue. It'll take like a 10-minute queue time. We can also go to low population servers that have literally 0 people in queue. I say we go to a high population server that has, or maybe a medium population server because it'll be high by the end of the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, like everything's gonna be skyrocketed, right? Like I think we can all agree that like servers are gonna hit capacity, right?
Yeah.
Like
the problem is if a low pop server now in like 3 weeks is gonna be 0 pop server.
See,
because people are gonna quit.
Look at this. Yeah. See, look at this. See the companies. See, look, it's this Aeternum fucking thing. Like these guys are here, and like Aeternum was like some other group.
Is that the guy you were talking about?
TTV.
Yeah.
Bearded Clyde, is that the guy you're talking about?
Well, there's like a set of them, and I didn't follow him. I was watching some other thing, but Aeternum is like a really big guild, and like they just showed up, and there's a bunch of like 1, 2, 3, 4.